not in. I said not in, sir. You're trying to stick it in. Get a plastic bag or something. I'm serious. Get a plastic bag. If you get a plastic bag, then okay.
If you had a plastic bag, she just wants to be pleasured with the tip. I guess they.
Wow.
Black women put themselves in positions to be critiqued this way. Black women did. Because they have the nerve to sit up here and try to pretend like they're better than the passport bros.
Damn. I don't need no one to save me. I was born to be the greatest. All that time in that basement, all that time isn't wasted. Rapping getting faded. I just wanna tell my mom that I made it. Just wanna be the topic of the conversation. Used to rock the gold plated. Now I'm wearing gold chains like I'm famous.
Wow. Plastic bag. Shorty wanted to get it in by any means necessary. By any means necessary. Man, she said, get a plastic bag. Man. Wow. Okay.
Just wants to be pleasured with the tip. I guess they really do mean the big bamboo. She's lying on bamboo, and then she's being serviced with some bamboo.
These are the women that Dr. Umar Johnson says you're supposed to wait around for and tame. And you wonder why we got so many children out of wedlock. Because these women are doing this. Is this marriage material?
But one thing I know for sure about the Western women, the Western modern women, what they accuse you of, they are doing. See, it wasn't us who was over there tricking. You can see the pictures of Jamaica for those bamboo massages. They were tricking. It wasn't us who was out there taking advantage of people without means. It was them. Just like the lady yelling, well, if you don't eat the coochie, you don't get a green card. It wasn't us. It was always them. It was them who was taking advantage. It was them who were playing the razzle-dazzle switcheroo, blaming the men for the things that they were doing. See, it's the most common trick in the book.
But what's the difference between what you do and female prostitution?
The difference is, if a woman is a prostitute, it's her job, her profession. I don't charge money because I'm a man. If a woman wants me, likes the way I am, the way I treat her, I don't know, likes the way I behave with her. If she has more than me and wants to give me something, then she can help me.
If a local man forms a relationship with a tourist, it can prove to be financially beneficial, not just for them, but also for their families.
Okay, so you guys see this video now. This guy is basically a male escort. Let's just call it what it is, right? So this guy, he's saying that he doesn't do it for money, but we know that he's getting some sort of allowance. Like, he's getting things taken care of. Like, you look at that, you look at the crib for the baby. Look at that crib. Like, this guy, it looks aren't, what I mean by looks, like, I mean, he doesn't really seem like he has much money, and it's no diss to him, but I know that he did not pay for that crib on his own. You know what I mean? For his child. So we gotta keep it real here. Hair freshly braided, wearing a Jordan hat. Like this guy is getting taken care of. So one of the things why I want to bring this to the attention of everyone is so much pushback on men doing this, like men having sugar babies, or all of these things, right? So this is what you would call a male sugar baby. So all I'm saying is that, like, this is not just one-sided. Let's continue.
Hold on, wait. Her and that dude went off to the back of the bamboo, and they started doing what they was doing. But this lady right here, her and homeboy right there, guap 3,000. That lady said she getting a full Jamaican experience. Number one, you've never met this man a day in your life. Number two, you're a woman. Respect yourself. Number three, you in a river. Y'all, there's kids out there, child. Child number one. Child number two. Can't enjoy my massage because that's happening. When I say they was at it for at least 30, 40 minutes, they was at it for at least 30, 40 minutes. Just somebody give me some receipt paper. Oh.
So these women go to I'm sorry, I was going to say Brazil, but go to Jamaica, get their back blown out, and you see the British woman said it verbatim on camera, knew she was on camera, and the dude in the background. And this is not just white woman from the UK. This is black woman. I'm sure it's probably Asian woman. All I'm saying is that this has no one race on it. This is woman from the West going to Jamaica. And I know this. Even if this wasn't even on camera or even spoken about, I've been knowing about this for years. My uncles have told me, my cousins have told me, my grandfathers told me. So this thing goes back a long time. Not just Jamaica, but Jamaica's a big one, right? Jamaica's a big place. Different parts of Africa. Certain parts of Europe. I think Portugal is a big one. So I'm just saying, this thing has been going on for a long time. And, I know you're saying like, hey, these guys they exploit themselves. Yes, some of them do. However, what I want to say is that these women exploit themselves as well. And their feet has to be held to the fire also.
They should be able to experience whatever kind of sexuality they want and not be hyper policed and not be shamed. That's essentially what they call the politics of pleasure. So there is educational, collegiate style vernacular around basically black women going to Jamaica and getting their blacks blown out.
It's an open secret. It's well known in Jamaica and expected. And they had the audacity to make a movie about it, how Stella got her groove back. And they try to glamorize anything they do, but the same act from a man is horrible and unacceptable. It is literally the same thing they accuse men of, and they've been doing it first. They've been doing it since the 70s, fam. This is what they do on those girl trips to Jamaica's, fam.
You want to talk about how Stella got her groove back? You want to talk about the different images we've seen in pop culture that speak to this idea of women, modern women, black women going to other places to thought it up with young, attractive men? This is not a new idea.
EOS, equal opportunity smoke. Doesn't matter if you black, doesn't matter if you white, man, woman, you will get smoke if you are doing the fuckery.